Edie! The old woman, she has to do everything herself. Edie! Is it the 12th today? Mr. Brooks hires $24 for 3 cuttings. I've got to eat lunch. I'm starving, absolutely starving. I didn't have any breakfast. Edie!
Oh, I haven't been out of this damn horrible place in years and years and years. God, if you knew how I felt, I'm ready to kill.
Well, they're certainly not going to like you at the beach. I suppose I won't get out of here till you die or I die. Oh, that's silly. Edie, that isn't nice.
I never wanted to live in East Hampton, but I was sick and tired of worrying about you, mother darling. One night, maybe 2, I said to myself, until she's herself again.
Will you shut up?
I can leave.
It's a goddamn beautiful day. Shut up.
I should have stayed put. I had a lovely run at the Barbizon.
You got in awful trouble there. I used to send you boxes of groceries, big boxes of groceries. You were malnourished. I always thought you'd have a terrible accident.
I should have gotten into nightclub work.
Yeah, everything's good that you didn't do.
We should have gone on stage in Paris at the Folies Bergère.
Well, that's the choice. At the time, you didn't want it. You didn't feel then the way you do now.
I always took French, but nothing ever happened there. I can read and write French, but I can't speak it. It took years and years of French. Terrible.
Everybody thinks and feels differently as the years go by, don't they?
The whole mark of aristocracy is responsibility. That ruined me. That did me in.
Too bad you missed out.
I came down here to take care of my dying mother.
I never asked you. I never begged.
On me. She kept right on breathing.
Edie! I'm here, Edie. I'm in the room.
Did you hear that? I could have sworn I just heard a voice.
Nothing good ever happened to you in New York.
Are you kidding? I was discovered by that producer fellow.
People discover me every time I leave the house, but I don't think anything of it.
Mr. Max Gordon, you've heard of him, haven't you? He discovered Judy Holliday and he said I was much funnier.
Well, you haven't been funny today, boy. You're lacking in humor.
He said I was a stitch.
It's a good thing you had a place to come home to recuperate at Mama's for 15, 20 years.
But the point is, I gave it all up.
Everything a person could want, you've got it right here.
I want freedom.
Well, you can't get it, darling, when you're being supported.
You can't.
You can't get any freedom when you're being supported.
I think you're not free when you're not being supported.
Nope, can't.
It's awful both ways, I'm thinking.
I have no complaints. I have everything I ever wanted.
You had a rich husband, you should have stayed with him.
I had a perfect marriage. Beautiful children. Terribly successful marriage. I never had a fight in my life. I had a very, very happy, satisfying life.
Can't be done. You can't have your cake and eat it too.
Oh, yes, I can. I most certainly did have my cake and eat it, down to the last crumb. What good is cake you have but never eat? I never could deny myself a sweet, so I sliced my life and licked the knife and ate the cake I had.
Can't be done, I'm telling you.
2 perfect sons I thoroughly enjoyed, an absent spouse and cats to fill the void, and the tri-state's best accompanist. Oh yes, I ate the cake I had. Moist, gaily decorated, every tasty morsel savored, chewed and masticated, young, bright, rich and thin and clever, like a second helping sister would I ever.
I suppose I'll eat old maid until I die. Probably sit around with cats the rest of my life.
When are you gonna learn, Edie? You're in the world, you know. You're not out of the world. The days are gone when money grew on trees. The money tree came down with elm disease. But at my age, ducks, for my $2, I'll eat the cake I have and like it. Oh, I'll eat the cake I have.
I think the saddest thing was my not marrying. My best friend during the war, he was a nurse with the Red Cross. She met someone in a hospital overseas, a Marine. Lost both of his legs in Iwo Jima. Romance was inevitable, really, given the situation. But I couldn't travel. Mother was well during the war, you see. nickel in his trousers. Not a nickel.
Mother despised him, gave him the pink slip. To think I could have been a countess. Countess Edith!
Enough with all your celebrated loves. You had 2 hands, you could have modeled gloves. Is it my fault that your cake fell flat? That you're unmarried, bald and fat? As the bubbles by and Edie said, I ate the cake I had and loved it. Oh, I ate the cake I had. No thanks to Daddy. I ate the cake I had.
Sometimes I think I have the saddest life.
You get to be very independent when you live alone. You get to be a real individual.
In New York, I can be a woman, but here I'm just muscle little girl.
It's very difficult to raise a child 56 years of age.
I just got to get to New York City and lead my own life. I don't see any other future.
You look horrible.
My teeth are still all right.
You were so beautiful when you were young. Your head was exquisite, and you looked so gorgeous in hats. It's perfectly foolish of you not to look that way now.
Want to get another brown-tailored suit and grow my hair. God, I have no hair.
You don't want to eat anymore because you've gotten so fat.
I can't get my figure back unless I hit New York City. You know, it's that ice box is too near. I can't get away from that damn ice
Now
box.
I have to sit here and starve all the time. I think I've lost 5 pounds.
How am I supposed to eat and catch a man at the same time? I'm going to die.
Well, don't live with me. I want to eat.
I got fat from wearing too many clothes and sitting down.
That's not it at
No,
all.
sitting down, you put on weight.
It was quarts and quarts of ice cream. Shiraz French vanilla. My bill was $171 just for ice cream.
I'm gonna take better care of you, mother darling. Give you cooked meals at certain hours. But I don't have a clock. I never know what time it is.
Oh, will you eat some liver pate?
Still, you should eat, some chopped meat and a baked potato for luncheon and a nice little dinner. But that takes timing.
I just adore a nice liver pate by now.
Oh, I have to feed the cats.
Oh, later,
They're
Edie.
famished. They're positively ravenous.
Sure. Feed the cats and starve your mother.
They all want luncheon. Did you know Whiskers disappeared? I think he got out of that hole in the attic. He could jump up there. Come on, cats! We're going to have luncheon!